Yeah, that is absolutely insane. That is an upset. Muskie, a player who has definitely been struggling a little bit over the last few months, is finally getting some good wins. That's an impressive win, definitely for sure. Really awesome to see him make that effort and really went from almost wanting to DQ out of this tournament to having wins like that. So great stuff to Muskie. But we're getting into this game, Pink versus Apache. Blackamar, tell me, what are your thoughts on Apache, Zim, and Pink Shredder? Both of these players are very well known for their characters. Some argue the best on their respective characters, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Right. Well, first off, it's really cool to see Pink being online again, right? It's been a very long time since we've seen him even do that, so I'm very curious to see how you do it in general. In this matchup, though, I think it's definitely slight Shredder favor, personally. I think just, like, being able to neutral beat through Gert anytime he sees it, also being able to just, still stack up a lot of damage on Zin despite, his weight is just pretty crucial for sure.
He is able to stack on that damage pretty fast, despite his weight. But one thing with Zim too is Gert can be a force to be reckoned with. Pink does tend to jump around a whole lot and maneuver in the air quite a bit. And that could definitely mess him up a little bit because he ends up running into Gert a lot of the time. But as I say that, he is now up a full stock. He's at 84%. Wow.
That super dash chase right there. Shout out Dragon Ball Fight.
Went for it, and we see him trying to get kills off of these conversions. Almost does it twice, but Apache has a really great answer and response. And we're also seeing these drag downs come out from Pink.
I think just playing Zim against Shredder can be just so scary for Zim player, right? Because I think in neutral it's kind of fair game, but with the punish, bro, just be able to kill off a consistent light up there is very huge against Zim.
Huge indeed, and also just the way that Nair pops him into the air that way, just that's such a scary position for Zim to be in, because Zim, the only real answers that he has for it, he has Nair, which is a damn good response, but that's really it. And when you're stuck in that hit stun, it doesn't matter if you have your Nair.
I actually really like the sort of Gert play we're seeing from Apache. I think Apache has the most distinctive Gert play of all the Zims, but I think he uses it more as like sort of like a puppet, as like other fighting games would have for sure.
Definitely he. Oh, continue.
Oh, he has like a platform fighter analogy, like a Luma, or Rosalina and Luma.
I can agree with that. He definitely uses it as an extension of Zim rather than just like an item. And there's nothing wrong with using it as an item. It is a very, very good item, but he really has made his identity with just making it a second character almost.
Yeah.
Oh, he died.
It looked cool though, but unfortunate situation. He had the SD during that combo as Pink takes that game one because of it.
I think Apache forgot what patch he was on, because I think last patch he would have been able to jump out of that, but with the dare changes, there is more end lag on that, so he wasn't able to jump right away. So is going to lose that game very unceremoniously, but we're going right into game number 2. Bayan. I wonder if we're going to be staying on the same stage, or if we're going to be getting a stage pick or a different stage from Mr. Apache.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I feel like, in theory, having more space to get away from Shredder would be good, but at the same time, though, Shredder's good at using that space, so yeah, he runs it back to Jellyfish Shields. I think the idea here is just, to be able to win the war of the normals between these two characters, both have very crazy long destroying normals. Almost KO right there from Pink. Oh my god, that would have been so crazy.
That would have been definitely crazy, but the momentum canceling saving Apache there. That would have been a very explosive way to start this set, but he's not able to get anything from it.
It's like you said, I think you said earlier that, of course, Apache is being very good in controlling the airspace against people at the same time. But whenever he calls a Gert on the ground, I noticed that it very much always ends up badly for Apache. So I definitely can see the adjustment of just throwing these Gerts out in the air, kind of being good for him.
Yo, can I give it to Pink for the really impressive, like, nair, or not nair, the dare. Just calling out the momentum cancel and was just able to follow up in such an impressive way. And I also really love Pink's usage of the neutral B. He really uses it as a combo extension. So he'll go for nair into the neutral B, and that's not something we see a lot from shredders. We see them usually go for up air or something like that. But he consistently goes for it, and it usually benefits him. But now we're actually seeing Apache have a stock lead.
Definitely wants to stack up as much extra credit as he can right now. 50% on Pink already, a bit more coming out from his normal 74 on him right now.
And we're seeing that kind of classic Gur play there. He put it behind him and nair, trying to catch him off guard, but Pink wasn't ready for it. He was able to respond in a way of his own.
These kind of situations are the ones where Zim is just the most annoying, right? He's at a very high percent. He's not dying for some reason. He's just kind of desperately looking for a KO. Pink not be able to find it. He falls out the up air too. That's so unfortunate.
Oh man, that should have been a KO, but Pink, I'm not sure, he just dropped it. That's not something we see from him very often. Usually he gets those kills. He gets them. Finally is going to find that stock, and he himself is already at 150%. Anything at this percent can kill him right there. We saw it happen. So he has to make a full stock comeback, which against a character like Zim, not easy.
Especially when Apache's doing combos like that, getting an easy 44% on him on the jab block. That's not very good if you're Pink right now, but okay, situation with the sword misses it though.
Oh man, that was such a smart recovery from Pink, but Apache drops the punish. He would have been able to punish that there. Pink has brought this back already. He's only at a 70%.
Yeah, well, against Zim, this is basically even percent, right? Like, so. Yeah.
He's dead even, and right now, especially, we're seeing this this damage stack up 66%. My man Apache has only done 8%.
So insane. Yeah, Pink is just in the driver's seat right now. Apache's trying to get some going with the Gur stuff. It's not really working out for him right now, though.
Oh man, he's gonna get it.
Gur, yep.
Woo! And now Pink is in the lead. Let's see, is he able to contain this lead?
Oh my god.
Woo, man!
Yeah, just the pressure of Pink is just smothering right now. Apache's scrambling for something to do about it.
And we're seeing these nairs fly right now, but Apache throws out the YOLO up smash and is able to finally get that kill to dead even game at this point. But Pink is controlling so much space with that nair.
Yeah, it's definitely needed that up front though. It needs something to get things started. It's very much doable for him now. But at the same time, though, not Pink does that. He was off the snare off this side. He gets that game too.
That was such a great combo. Gets I think it was the nair into the dare, and then waits for the roll, and then gets another nair into the forward air, the heavy snare. What an impressive stock from Pink.
Dude, most definitely, man. Just Pink's just pressure and combo game, dude. It's just so insane. I think while it's very interesting to just watch this Shredder right after UPGs, I think UPG kind of like prefers more like a control heavy playstyle. He takes a lot of his time, a lot more with Shredder. At the same time, Pink, he's just a flaming ball of aggression, right? He's just the more rush down focus of the Shredders for sure.
Yeah, I make this joke, but you know, Pink, or when UPG plays, it's more like this, and then when Pink plays, it's more like this.
3, 2, 1.
That's a good comparison.
You know, that's I'm about to say, and that's not to talk bad about Pink or badmouth him in any way. He does it, like, he actually has very controlled aggression. He knows when to go in, and that's just from his overall skill as a player. And we're seeing that skill come out right now. Had a really great combo going there for a moment.
Absolutely, yeah. Both these trades have been going back and forth right now. Both players at a very high death percentage right now. Gur in play. Oh, good stuff with Pink getting around it, getting the up air, take that first stop.
Man, he used that Gur again, almost like a puppet. Like you mentioned, Apache did it, but Pink used that against him, forced him into a situation, threw it, knew he was going to jump, and punished him for it.
It's definitely down there. Ooh, actually, the get up attack doesn't get much off the throw though.
Pink right now, it feels like he's definitely in Apache's head a little bit. Just really calling out all of his calling out all of what he wants to do, but wasn't able to call it out there. Apache able to get that stock, but he's at 92% now.
It's just like, I think Apache strides when he has a Gur out, but just Pink just make it so hard for him to really maintain one, right? Or really use it to his advantage. There's so many times he just kind of neutral beats right through it.
He either neutral B's right through it, or we're also seeing now that Pink is using that Gur to his own advantage. Because we saw him grab it and just force Apache to make a decision. So we're seeing that now, and we're seeing him forced to make another decision. Again, gets punished for it. Going to eat that to the face. We saw him go for a Gur.
Oh my! Wow. Okay.
That we've had 2 deaths back to back as a result of Gur for both players.
Right.
So now we're seeing a dead even game. This has been the most explosive game, I'd argue, in this set. Apache Apache knows that he really needs to win this in order to make his way into top 8. You definitely don't want to go into losers right now. There are some really nasty sharks down there.
That killer's down there, bro. Andy Muskie down there. I think he probably has to play Muskie if he loses. I think. Wait, no, never mind. I'm stupid.
He has to play it looks like either Pugex or Tonto, which that game is going to game 5.
Man. Yeah, people are playing with their hearts out on this tournament right now. It's like it's Pink getting that up there off the top. That's Apache at the last stock.
Apache, that last stock situation, but Shredder, we've talked about it for the last 2 games we've seen him. Shredder, very light character, can die very easily, deceptively light for how freakishly big he is.
Most definitely, man.
Definitely, I thought he would maybe take after a little bit from the live-action 1980 TMNT movie, but nah, they really took it from the second one where they made him freakishly huge.
He's such a tall guy, man. He gets a lot of time.
Hey, you know, he's a big dude. You know, I would actually. Is he the tallest character in the game? I think he is. Yeah, I like the closest. The only other one I can think is Reptar, and I think he's taller than Reptar.
Yeah, same here.
But Apache is not making this easy for Pink. He's able to follow it up. Almost gets the kill.
Wow.
Pink. Man, I think Pink had some sus DI there.
Oh my god! The Gur makes something crazy right now. Apache turned up, trying to stay alive. Where's Rock? Does not work out! As Pink gets the chop on him with the sword. 3-0 over Apache, taking that set.